Hello. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different with the video aspect. The stream, I don't know if the stream is even going to show up on YouTube while I'm streaming. Because typically on YouTube what happens is I stream, I stop streaming, and then the next day it appears on YouTube. So this is a RPG Maker game I've been working on. Picked up the animal cage key, very nice. And we'll run over here. There's a bunch of lockers. Which one has the cigarettes? I already know that it's this one. I wish I had a chat to talk to, but that's just not gonna happen right now because I don't think this stream is actually broadcasting to anybody, but I am recording this so I can edit it down and make it more fun. So I'm just showing you right now what I have so far. What's your story? I do tricks for the circus. It was a pretty nice gig. Made people cheer and smile and laugh. But the new ringmaster is cutting budgets and taking away my cigarettes. It was part of my act. People love a smoking monkey, but now they limit me to one per show. I used to have a packet on me at all times. I can't even read my own dialogue. Like, I stuttered reading my own shit. Thanks for listening. If you can bring me some cigs, I'll help however I can. But I got the cigs. Gave the monkey cigarettes. And then he's got... I love this smoking monkey picture. Alright, so we let him out of the cage, and now he's part of our party. If you try and go through the gate, the monkey won't, like, follow you. What's wrong? I can't fit through the bars like you can. What about the key? Wrong key. Dang. Don't worry, I'll just go back to my cage. Come find me when you need me. And then he leaves your party. And then at any point, you can just go back, talk to him. What can I do for you? Come with me. Okay. And then he's part of your team again. Now you need the monkey because the monkey has thumbs and can use keys. That's, oh shit. That's just part of his shtick. And there's this elephant character. Hello, that's all he says right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I need to fix this. That's an easy fix. Alright, let's get back into game editing. So I need to change these so that they are above characters. That should do it. These are their own event because you can, when you get the key and unlock the gate for the elephant, it'll like delete these doors so that you can go through them and the elephant can get out and he'll join your party. So this game is all about saving animals from the circus as a snake. That's the in a previous stream, I rolled these things called story cubes. Ugh, sorry, I hiccuped. I rolled these things called story cubes, and it basically rolled snake, tent, gears, a bunch of other stuff that I can't remember right now. But I basically, originally I was going to make this a horror game, but then I got inspired while working on the tent area to just like, let's just make this fun. Let's not make this scary. I do have an idea to add some scary stuff, but let's just... Let's just get to work. Hi. what's your story? And hi, what's your story? Oh wait, no, we need the conditional branch. So conditional branch. If we have the animal cage key, and then make another conditional branch if actor monkey is in the party. Create else branch. I should have an else branch for this one as well. Okay, so let's see. I guess we're gonna work from the bottom and work our way back up. So we got the else for, it's really hard to read this, but I think I understand where I'm putting stuff. If party has animal cage key, show choices. What's your story? And I have a key. Yeah. And then for I have a key, we'll just make a little conversation between the elephant and the snake. That's great. That's great. That's great. Open the door for me. But the problem is that the snake doesn't have thumbs. So for snake face, we'll choose the sad one. And elephant face. Give him a little angry face, like dang. Dang, so close to freedom. And then I guess that'll just be the end of that conversation. What's your story? But it didn't always be this way. And then more text. Oh. I used to be at the zoo with my parents, but I was bought by the circus. And taken away from them. If only I could break out and go back to my parents at the zoo. Like I don't know if a zoo is much better. Actually, no, a zoo is objectively better than a circus because like they have people to like take better care of the animals. Like this is like a really shitty circus that like doesn't take care of their animals properly. And I guess we'll put more choices. I wish there was a way to go back. Like, I wish there was a way to just go back to this set of choices rather than just ending the conversation. Maybe MZ has that. But in terms of flow control, the only useful option I've had so far is exit event processing, which like skips everything. God, I'm already lost in this mess. Oh no, wait, I think I put all this in the wrong place. Like, I think this has to be... Because right now it's in the else section of the key. So it needs to be in the else section of the monkey in the party. So we're just gonna Control X. And then... Control V. And then here we'll put some like generic show choices. What's your story? Never mind. And then never mind, we'll just end it. And what's your story? I think I can... I should be able to, yeah, there we go. I can just select all that, Control C, and then Control V. What am I thinking right now? I need to put... I'm just gonna check YouTube real quick and see if I'm actually streaming. I don't think I am, but... maybe I should just stream to Twitch. At least I actually show up on Twitch. Oh no, I am there. There I am. There's my stream. Excellent. I am now the one viewer of my stream. Amazing. So at least I can look at chat now. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Just gonna put my phone over here. So if Monkey is in the party, and we have the cage key. What's your story? I have a key. So I guess for what's your story, we'll just put all that in there. Okay. Finally, let's get out of this dump. And then we want to control switches. Elephant door open. You open the elephant's cage. And then I need a new event that's just no more elephant there. Party member elephant is now added to the thing, to the party. And then control switches. Elephant with you. Elephant with you is on, which means it turns on this one. Learning how switches works took me a little longer than it should have, but we got this, we got this. So now we want to put all that in here as well. That's not what I wanted. Why can I not undo? I guess I just have to delete these. Copy. And then the other time I have a key, all that goes in there. Excellent. All right, so we now have a way to get the elephant in our party. The next step is gonna be having reasons for the elephant to go back, and I think I like the idea that the elephant is kind of a scaredy cat. Like, he's just really easily scared. So like every time you go in a room, there's things that the elephant is scared of, and you have to, you know, gotta deal with that. Let's see here. How did I do this with the monkey? Did I just have a switch on? Yeah, if the door is open. Okay, okay. Hmm. The thing is, I want different reasons for the elephant to like get scared, so I think this is where I'm gonna have to utilize variables. But let's just... We're thinking a little far ahead. Let's just test out what we have. God, that's so loud. Alright, so... the snake can like slither through the bars, that's why that's able to happen. Alright, then we slither over to this locker, get the cigarettes. Then we slither all the way back. What you want, manners. I have cigarettes. What can I do for you? I have a key. Great, give it here. I'll unlock the gate. Alright, now we're... oh, shit. Oh my god, what the heck is going on? I might have to narrow these hallways down a little bit, because playtesting is going to be a nightmare. Hello? I have a key. Oh boy, finally, let's get out of this dump. Alright, and now the elephant is part of our little troop. Hell yeah. So that works. The elephant is kind of riding the monkey's ass a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not that far behind him. So here's the next part that I want to add. When I enter this area, the elephant is going to see all the mice and be like, eek, mice, I don't like mice, they scare me. And then he's going to run back to his cage. And then that's going to be like kind of a running joke that every time the elephant goes into an area, there's just like something that the elephant is scared of and he runs back, and you have to avoid those areas. And I already have something with these mice programmed where when you talk to them they go, eek a snake, and then it runs all the way up and disappears. Eek a snake. We were all blocking the mouse's way, so he just disappeared. That's fine. Eek a snake. There he goes. And then it's the same up here. There's more mice that the elephant is going to be scared of, and you have to scare away all the mice by being a snake. And then down here is a flea circus cage, and there's going to be a bunch of mice, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, you know, like pushing the flea's buttons, being like, haha, lol, you're in a cage, a bunch of losers, and it's stuck in a cage. and then they'll see that a snake has entered the room and they'll run away, and then I'll be able to open up the cage to let the fleas out, and then it'll kind of start like a little turf war between the fleas and the mice. This is the entrance to the mice's hideout. I haven't made the mice's hideout yet. They're not going to let the snake in. But yeah, let's do some RPG making. Go to back rooms for make a new event. There's no action button, it's going to be player touch. And then it's going to be conditional branch, timer, I might have to use a script that like counts how many mice are in the room. Or I can make it so that all of these mice are adding to a variable. Like, I don't know how to do this. Hang on. I need there to be a parallel process happening that adds to a variable every time how am I going to do this? Rat count 1. If rat count 1 is greater than or equal to 0, Might have to make a new switch. Maybe make it like variable rat counted. And then make a new page event. My cat is meowing. Meow. 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 You want to be famous, Vi? Meow. So I guess and then control switches so that the red is counted. And then it goes over to this. In Game Maker, what I would do is something else. I guess so. Once it control switch on control variables from rat count and subtract 1. Meow. What do you want, Vi? You hungry or something? This is usually how she is when she's hungry. Yeah, I know. I'll get her some food real fast before she starts stepping on the keyboard and pushing buttons. Alright, I'll be right back, I guess. Gotta go feed this little brat that I love so much. Yeah. Okay. So when rat count is greater than 0, And if actor elephant is in the party, let's do an else branch, just so there's something that tells me, like, that it's actually counting the rats. Alright, so eek, mice, I'm outta here. And then elephant remove and control switches. Elephant with you gets turned off. All right, and then there's a lot of mice back here. Alright, so this should be pretty functional, hopefully. I guess we'll set this at the player starting point to here. Save changes to the game. All right. Where's the mice? Where's the mouse? There are no mice back here, actually. There are literally no mice back here. The mouse just, like, destroyed itself somehow. Why did the mouse destroy itself? Like, theoretically, this should work. Okay, there's the mouse. Walking around normally. It's doing something, like it's like twitching it, but it's not actually doing anything. So, what's going on? There's something wrong with this. With this. It's counting the rat, but then it's sending it back to this to this. Rat counted. See, it shouldn't be staying on this unless it should be just count 1 and then rat counted on, and then when rat counted is on, it should be on this. What the heck is going on? There must be something I fundamentally don't understand about variables or this scripting system. It's doing something really weird. Oh, I need this. This should be parallel. I think that's the issue, that this needs to be parallel, right? No, he's still doing his own little thing. Except now he doesn't react at all to anything. So that actually made it worse. Auto run? Maybe auto run will do it. Nope, that froze the game. I can't even move anymore. This is really frustrating, actually. What's going on? What did I even change? Oh, I think I changed the trigger to action button. Herm. I want to say parallel is the way to go. maybe move this over here. No, it just automatically says eek a snake. And then he just walks over there. Huh. That happened because the setting was parallel. So let's... There's a lot of mice back here. Would he still say there's a lot of mice even if he just... There he goes, just wandering away. If the mice was not here, we're just gonna Control X that. Save changes to the game. I hope that didn't fuck me. Nothing should happen. No, that's not it correct. There are actually no mice back here. Oops. This is kind of a pain. Oh, it says greater than or equal to 0, so this needs to be -1. For some reason I read that as just greater than. So let's try that again with the mouse gone, and at least confirm that something is working right. Nope, it's still doing it. I feel like I need a script. I need to start learning how to script in order to do what I'm trying to do here. I wish there was a chat to bounce ideas off of, but there is no one here. So far, the only thing that's working is getting the elephant to be part of our party. And then nothing, like literally no aspect of this room is functional. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I guess we're just gonna end this stream on a sour note. I'll probably figure this out on my own time, but yeah, this just isn't doing it for me. I'm doing my best to, like, theoretically this should work. Like, I mean, theoretically, given this, if this is parallel and this crap isn't part of it, there's no end, though. I think that's an issue. But there's no end here either. Let's give this one more try. No, not even. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't even do a thing. Well, this is discouraging. I wish I knew what to do to make this work. I'm just guessing, like I'm just trying random things until something functions properly. Wow, now he's not even moving. Awesome. Oh no, there he is. Still not. Dang, I've been at this for an hour. Hmm. I don't know what to do. Okay, here's an idea. What if I go in, there he is, just sitting there. What if I go back, and then back? Nope. Nothing. Man, this sucks. It's gotta be stuck on the control variables. Like if I get rid of these, what happens? This is called fault insertion, or maybe it's called something else, but it's a troubleshooting mechanic. No, it doesn't even change it. So if I get rid of that, the mouse should just like zip around like normal. Yep, there he goes. Eek a snake, and then he runs away, does exactly what he's supposed to do. But when I try to add anything else, any other programming or mechanics to this mouse, it just doesn't do it. I think I need to do some research on how to use variables. Although I'm probably using them like just fine. I'm probably like doing this like exactly how it's supposed to be. Runs cyclically while the event is present. Starts when the event appears. In addition to the above, starts when the event touches the player. In addition to the above, starts when the player touches the event. Starts when the player presses the button. Is it at least changing the variable rat count? Rat count equals -1. No more mice. Okay, now there's nothing that happens. Oh my god, I can't even... It should just say no more mice. What the fuck? Why doesn't it do anything? I want it to say something. I want him to say no more mice. But now there's just like... Now there's just nothing that happens. So if I change this now to -5, and we put one, two, three, four, 5 mice in here. And then we chase them around and scare them all off. There's one, there's two. There's 3. He ran right through me, little bugger. No, it's still... It should still say there's a lot of mice back here. This is a nightmare. Is it like... This sucks, and I'm getting hungry. Yeah, discard the stupid changes. Well, we're not ending this on a success, which is a bummer to me, but I am hungry. I want to do something else. So we're just going to end the stream right here. Thank you for watching if you did. Everyone have a great day. Okay, bye.